In this video, I would like to share with you 3 things that you can do to quickly stand up and move on. Okay, so in this moment, you are feeling very negative. You feel all that negative emotions. You feel anxiety, you feel depressed, you feel disappointed, you feel like you don't have strength to move forward, to stand up and to cope with something. And you simply feel that everything is falling apart and that your life is falling apart and there's nothing you can do about it. But there is. In this video, I would like to share with you 3 things that you can do to quickly stand up and move on. This is like the first quick instant aid. And this is what I do as a psychologist. I tried so many different techniques, so many different tools, and there are some things that we can do for months and for the whole year to move on and to cope. But today, I will share with you those 3 things that I do and that my clients are doing every time when they feel that everything is falling apart. So the first one is cry it out. Please cry. Please cry. I remember when we had a professional practice and we had an example that client is coming to the session, and it was the example of one girl. She's coming to the session and she is crying. She is crying so loud and so much. And the question for our psychologist was, what are you going to do as a therapist? What are you going to do as a psychologist? And the right answer was just be there and let the client to cry. Crying is very important. From the science side, when we cry, endorphins are released. Endorphins are natural painkillers, and endorphins are there to help us to recover better. And that's why when you cry and when you finish with the crying, you feel like a relief. You always say, "Ooh, now I feel a little bit better." I don't know why, but that's why. Because of the endorphins. So cry and let those endorphins to do their job. Every emotions and everything that is happening in our body has a purpose. Your hands, your eyes, your ears, your legs, and your tears. So first, sit down, go to some room, never mind, find a place and cry it out. Suppressing emotions is completely the worst thing you can do. Pretending that the pain is not there, the anger is not there, disappointment is not there, is there. And you feel pain, you feel sadness, you feel anger, frustrated, and you have to use those emotions and you have to cry it out. Okay? So the second thing is stand up and tidy up. So after crying, you will have a little bit motivation and inspiration and strength and will to stand up. And the second thing is to tidy up. It sounds superficial, but is not. When you feel psychologically okay, when you think that your life is great, when your life is great, also you can see that in your environment. Your environment is tidy, everything is okay because you have a will, you work every day, you have motivation, and you can see that in your environment. And what are we going to do here in this second step is to trick our brain. So we are going to do like reverse psychology. So when I feel great, my house looks great, my office looks great. Okay, right now I don't feel good, but I will do reverse psychology. I will tidy everything, I will make everything to look like I am great, and I will have that feeling that I am okay. I will have the feeling that I have a control over my life, and that's a little bit of science behind this step. So stand up and pretend, okay? Pretend like you are completely okay, and tidy up, make everything in order. And by that I also mean, I don't mean only on physical stuff, I mean on yourself. Okay, dress up, make that hair, I don't know, do something what you do when you are always, when you feel good. So when you tidy everything and when you tidy up yourself, then you're able to do the third thing, and that's choose the attitude of a strong woman or man. Attitude there's so much about that attitude, and about beliefs and about thoughts. Our thoughts and our attitude has so much to do with how we feel. And when I do counseling, and when you go to some cognitive behavioral therapy or rational emotive behavioral therapy, they will show you how your thoughts affect on your feelings, on how you feel and how you think about your life, how you behave in your life. So the basic concept is that you were at that bed and you wanted to cry, and you were so desperate because you had some irrational thought, irrational belief, and wrong attitude about some situation. The point is that we can always choose. We can always choose how are we going to see some things. So choose the attitude of the strong person, of the strong woman, of the strong man. Say to yourself, I can do this. I can overcome this. Or if it's something really terrible, say to yourself, I am a strong person and I will continue my life. I can be okay, even if that happens, because I'm a strong person. And try this, okay? Try right now, okay? Just stand up and say, I am a strong person. And you will see how that will affect. Also, what is really important is the body language. Body language is followed by emotions, and here we can also trick our brain. Stand up straight. Okay, the position of the body. When you stand up straight and when you say, I am confident, you will see, you will feel different. You will feel different. If you don't want to smile, do that. Force your body. We have 43, as I remember, muscles, facial muscles that are followed by our emotions. And you can put a pen into your mouth. Okay. This is the exercise that we did in the university. So how can you force your brain to feel happy and to feel like you are feeling positive emotions is imitate that muscles position like this. Okay. Maybe it sounds like, I don't know, superficial, but there is a science behind this. So try to imitate the facial positions that is followed by emotion, and you will feel that emotion. Make your face like you're sad, you will feel sadness. Okay? This is very, very, very effective and so simple. So choose the attitude and follow all that, what that attitude represents, the body language, the mindset, the thoughts. So to summarize, what are those 3 things that you can do when you are feeling that everything is falling apart? Number 1, cry it out. Number 2, stand up and tidy up space and yourself. And number 3, choose the attitude of a strong woman or strong man. So I hope you will find this inspirational, and I'm sure that at least one of those 3 steps will help you. This is what I do. This is what I found very, very effective, and it works every time. Like 3 very natural and very, very simple things. So I hope you will try this, and please write below in the comments how this works for you. What do you think about those steps, and does this makes you feel better when you think that everything is falling apart?